Web 3 crypto tokens. Crypto tokens. So Patreon members is in there. Should be uploaded in a few minutes after I get out this live stream. Should be fully uploaded for you all in there. So check that out. Definitely need to know about your um, Web3 cryptocurrencies as well, right? It's going to be a big shift in that. So check it out, Patreon. Um, let's talk about some things, right? Let's talk about some things. Again, Dogecoin, right? We hear something about Dogecoin. So glad to hear about the Doge. Some good news on Doge. Dogecoin makes its way to 1,800 Bitcoin of America. Seems like Doge is here to stay, right? 1,800 Bitcoin of America ATMs across the United States. So Dogecoin got some pump today, the last 2 days, as a result of this news and announcement. ATM operator Bitcoin of America has added Doge to its list of supported cryptocurrencies. That's give me a second. I had some other news. Was it on Doge as well? Let me pull that up and see. My other news. I read so much about cryptocurrency. Yeah, so let me pull up my other things. And I say the articles that I read throughout the day that I have to remember. So Dogecoin 14% as Bitcoin ATM operator adds Doge to the kiosk. So we know that Doge was like the US dollar, created as a joke. Yeah, the dollar was, it was just created to help people, not to have a light way of carrying real money, which is gold and silver. And then sooner or later, the banks noticed that people did not come back and ask for the real money. So they took advantage of that, decided to create a central bank. Started out with the Bank of England, which is a private bank. The Federal Reserve. The Federal Reserve is not federal and it has no reserve. And here we are, still with that same form of currency, right? And so, yeah, Dogecoin is up 14% on that announcement. Hello, Chanel 5. Thank you for saying hello and coming in. The Shiba Inu dog has now inspired many meme coins, and a bullish recovery for Doge, still at 14 cents per coin, but we still waiting on Doge to hit that all-time high again, right? Which is 73 cents. That was May of last year. So let's hope May of this year, and this is March, that we can be a good day for Doge again and cryptocurrency in general. So again, all cryptocurrency has risen 20% this week. And again, we still got 80% down from its all-time high. But hey, that's good news for Doge, right? Good news for Doge. So again, Dogecoin on Bitcoin ATMs, right? So it seems like Dogecoin is not going anywhere. I also tell you all about Litecoin, which is supposed to be the silver to Bitcoin's gold, but Doge, and you can also buy and sell Bitcoin, Ether, also known as Ethereum, and Litecoin. So these ATMs are similar to what traditional cash ATMs do, except you as the user can swipe cash for crypto and vice versa for a fee. Or you can exchange or swap out, right, cash for your crypto. And so now you may have some high fees by doing it, 6% all the way up to 20%. But, that's The average fee for just a regular kiosk or ATM is really at 11%. So let's look at the ATM finder. Excuse me, y'all. I'm drinking out of my glass bottle today and not out of my cup. There are currently about 1,814 Bitcoins across America. And so let's look where they are on the map. Hello, Mike. Thank you for tuning in. Good afternoon to you as well. As you can see, Alabama and the southern states, Mississippi, Alabama, Georgia, Tennessee, 132. Mississippi governor is pushing to have it a tax-free state. Tennessee is already tax-free. So Florida is already tax-free. So you have Texas, particular in Houston, Texas area, 174 ATM. San Diego, California is doing it big in the San Diego area, where it is expensive to live, but 236 kiosks. And so when you look at compared to California, and you're looking at these southern states, Texas and Alabama and Mississippi and Tennessee, with 174, it really, to me is an eye opener that Tennessee, Alabama, and Mississippi and Georgia is like the fourth. Well, no, I take that back, because you have New York, of course. I forgot about that, with 232. And in the Michigan, Ohio area is at number 3 with 230. So then you have Illinois and Chicago area as well with 153. But then you have Texas coming in 5th. And then the Mississippi, Tennessee, and Alabama area coming in top 6. So, wow. So, you definitely should look at the Bitcoin, the Dogecoin, the Litecoin. Right now, Dogecoin, out of all of the three, will give you the most return on your investment if it continues to skyrocket and go past its all-time high of 73 cents, being that it's at 14 cents right now. Right. So again, my Patreon members, check out the Web3 community and cryptos that I shared in the Patreon. You definitely want to look into those as well. Also, some other crypto news. Speaking of the Bank of England and bringing in the Federal Reserve, the private bank, back in the 1900s, that replaced the circulation of cash versus the physical gold and silver. So Bank of England now has a framework for regulating cryptocurrency. How does one start? I share all of that information in my Patreon. It should be in the description how to join the Patreon, right? So the Bank of England said the risk to financial stabilities from cryptocurrency and DeFi are small, reflecting their limited size, interconnections with a wider financial system. The UK central bank outlined updated regulatory framework. So this framework includes the monitoring of financial institutions, financial markets, risk to the ability to make payments, and impact on the economy, right, according to this report. And so Bank of England has done it. That's the originator of the Feds, right? So it's just a matter of time before, and it's going to happen quickly, that this is more regulated. As President Biden on March 15th, he did sign in the executive order for central banks' digital currency. And you can expect more news and regulation to come with that central bank's digital currency from the United States, and to be announced to the public, because I'm pretty sure this plan of action is already decided upon, right? So most of the public just may not know about it, right? Also, Cardano, I was about to say Cardano skyrocketed as well. Coinbase, this is what I wanted to cover. Coinbase rolls out staking. So now you can get up to 13%, right? I'm sorry. ADA has increased over 13% with this announcement that you can now stake it on Coinbase. So it soared to a 7-week high of $1.13 on today. And we have not seen this since February of this year. So ADA's weekly gains to nearly 35%. Wow, make it the best performing cryptocurrency on the top 10 list. I asked this question on my Facebook page. Or no, I did not ask a question. I made a post on my Facebook page that people should not be, in my opinion, right? In my opinion, they should not be happy at getting 20% annual on their investment, right? And someone made a comment on 20% annually. That's great. Well, maybe if you're not in crypto, but things like this happen all the time. 30% of 30%. That's not on the year. That's not an annual return, people. It's up in the last 24 hours, 7.70% in the last 24 hours. The last 7 days is up 38.40%. So you're happy with getting 20% your money in an investment that's getting 20 or 10% a year when you can have these returns in days and 24 hours. So what is staking, right? What is staking that Coinbase has announced? Well, staking is when you actively participate in a transaction validation, right? That's called proof of stake, right? Proof of stake blockchain. So unlike Bitcoin, and that does proof of work, right? Which means it just rely on more computing power of tens of thousands of computers. So this is more eco-friendly to the economy, which is what the government is pushing and Biden's administration. That's why you see our oil prices so high. They have prohibited drilling on a certain government property of oil, right? And so the proof of stake is secured by people that commit a portion of their crypto holdings to the network. So it's just like if you had a traditional bank account and you had maybe like a savings account, right, where you earn interest on your money, you earn more money on your money. So proof of stake is you receive a share of these newly minted cryptos. So just like in the cash, if you had a savings account, which is, I think, like under 1% right now, you can't even earn more cash. It's just how cash is being devalued and done away with. But you get the idea. You'll earn more of the coins. So similar to what Ethereum does, ADA, Cardano, uses or leverages smart contracts. So the developer of decentralized finance is called DeFi applications it enables DeFi, right? Decentralized finance applications, or they create NFTs, which is non-fungible tokens. Also, I have my book teaching more about cryptocurrencies available on Amazon. Crypto Chris Profits, Poor Little Rich Kid. So be a supporter of the book. You can find it on Amazon. And if you would like an autographed copy, personally autographed by me, you can also get that on Cash App. Get that on Cash App. My Cash App is now strolling at the bottom. This is a very simple but profound way to teach you, your children, your nieces, your nephews, your grandkids about this new currency system that is here. And it's here to stay, and it will replace physical cash, right? And so this is Crypto Chris Profits, how he became a Bitcoin billionaire. I have an autograph copy right here, and it has not only the written instructions of understanding blockchain and Bitcoin, but NFTs, but also visuals to see it. So how to leverage your cash, how to convert your cash into cryptocurrency, right, is the name of the game. So you have DeFi, decentralized finance application, which means you can take a loan out against your crypto. You don't have to use your credit score. You don't have to use your FICO score, any of that, right? And non-fungible tokens, NFTs. So this is not an educational video, but just covering some educational topics for you. This is a financial education channel. Also, other great news, Solana near double-digit gains, right? Over the last day as well. So Dogecoin up 14% past 24 hours, currently trading at 13 cents. And Protocol is up 9%, near Protocol. And it's at like $12 right now. Solana, right? The Solana blockchain is also up 10%. It's right now valued at $100. And then you got Harmony One that's up almost 7% at 15 cents a coin. So of all the time, you got Bitcoin like at 43,000, right? That's up 2%. And Ether over that 3,000 mark at 3%. So the entire market cap for cryptocurrency, people, right now is around $2 trillion. $2 trillion. So you measure also when you get into cryptocurrency, you want to look at the market cap. How much is it in the market cap to build that currency system? $2 trillion crypto is here, and it will overtake, right? So let's hope that ADA, and I probably need to change my description because I just had Dogecoin and ATM. I need to put ADA in here as well for the people that will watch the replay. Broke above $1, right? Let's hope that it's support levels, where the support level is between 78 cents and $1 right now. So if it can reach $1.2 or 20 cents or $1.60, then it will keep that resistance level. Again, the past 2 days is at 20%. So if it can hold that key level, right, that next resistance level is going to be like at $1.20. It looks very strong. So if it can remain strong during these times, and we know that cryptocurrency is very volatile. It is very volatile. So, up today, down tomorrow. But over the long term, when you average out the returns, definitely good for those who hodl and wait until 2023 till it becomes really implemented and regulated all across the board from all countries, and then begin to have its more use cases. Right now, let's switch to Flip right here. Thank you. She says she has my book. Thank you for so much for your support. Oh, that's okay. Chanel number 5. Thank you so much. Now, oil prices surging to $200 a barrel. It said it could send the economy into a recession. I'm like, we're already in a recession. It's sending into a depression, right? So should oil prices, should they explode to $200 a barrel, as some experts have warned, Goldman Sachs think the U.S. economy will probably enter a recession or already be in one. I think we're already in one. We estimate that it will take a sustained oil price increase to $200 per barrel to produce an income shock similar to the magnitude of the precipitated 1974 and 1979 recessions, and this would significantly increase the 2022 recession odds. Well, oil prices have come off Their highs are around $104 a barrel, and seen at the start of this Russia-Ukraine war, but they still remain high, right? And today it's at $122 a barrel, and crude oil has more than doubled this year, the highest recession in 40 years. And so they're saying that it's just not unfathomable for prices to skyrocket to $200 a barrel by the summer. I've been telling you all that if you are seeing $4 or $5 or $6 gas prices for 87 regular by June and July, I really believe that you're going to see those regular prices increase by $2 to $3. So for example, if you're $3.99, $3.80, then you're going to see by June and July $7 gas prices. So for Californians, they're already seeing $5 for regular and 87. This is why I have text rich on the screen. If you have a paycheck, or you're a small business owner, you're a 1099 employee, and you want to maximize your cash flow, you need more cash flow to help position you for this recession, well, aka depression is coming up. More depression by the summer. The kids will be good and out of school in public schools. And now the buses that run off diesel is not going to increase those prices. One thing that has never suffered during a recession is the school system. School system has never, during recession or depression, they've never suffered any lag. So that's one thing the government will keep going. And so I expect that when the buses stop, when the wheels on the bus stop going round and round for the summer, then, oh my God. So if you are a teacher of the public schools, in that sense, that's great news for you. You don't have to travel to work 5, and some people work 7 days a week. But for other persons who work around the clock, I highly suggest that you text the keyword rich to get affiliated with my home-based business. What it does, it helps readjust your paycheck to reflect that you are now in affiliation with the home-based business. And what that does, when you're an affiliated with the home-based business, is that it decreases the amount of FICA taxes or federal taxes that's taken out of your paycheck, because the Federal Reserve, the U.S. Treasury, gives over 470 plus tax deductions for home-based business owners. So this is the only home-based business that will give you more money out of your paycheck. Yeah, Chanel number 5 says it's there in California. Listen, if I was in California and New York dealing with those high taxes, it is no way I would be highly taxed out of my paycheck if I had another strategy and plan, right? Also, those same 475 deductions help you get money back from things you're spending on anyway. Your cell phone, when you file your annual tax return, that is, your utilities, your square footage, wherever you live, right? I believe wherever you reside, you should get residual income. So you get those tax write-offs up to $12,400 per child, right? $12,400 per child. So my God, if you got 3 children, that's over $36,000, right? Money that's coming back to you that you're spending anyway. You can set and structure your kids up in a way in the business that even the groceries you make or their recreational activity can become a tax write-off. This is why we have CPAs that have been certified through the IRS to know all of the IRS laws. This is not your cousin Kiki that does your taxes for you. She may not know about it. This is not, give me a second, you all. Give me 1 second. Let me wrap up this live stream. Okay. Hold on. Don't hang up. All right. So this is an important call I'm about to take. So you get those taxes shift back to you. So it helps you keep more of the money that you're already making or that you're spending out. Right. So when you have that home-based business structure, that's the only way to do that. So people perish because of lack of knowledge. So they got a 129 special going on now. Get you more of those federal tax out your paycheck, and then get you thousands back at the end of the year for money that you're spending anyway. And if you're flipping crypto forex, it gives you tax shelter, so you won't have capital gains taxes, right? So the number is on the screen. Hello, everyone. I'm logging off. My Patreon members, check out everything about Web3, about ApeCoin, and what else I do? Web3, ApeCoin, Axie Infinity. All my Patreon members on YouTube. All right, you all be safe, be blessed.